of hookah cast.
Hey, your boy. You know
I don't agree with this tagline, guys. Please can we have a poll saying Kendall should keep It's Your Boy? Because I don't like
it's
it.
your boy.
Because it's been a very long time since Kendall has been a boy. It's been a very long time. And anyway, Kendall, who are we here with today? Please introduce our amazing guests.
Maybe guess.
Amazing guests.
Oh, I can say yes. Okay, guys. Let him introduce himself. Yeah.
Let's start with that one.
Yo.
We starting a revolution here.
Yeah, no, we are.
Yeah, this is Shabong 1976.
So, a quick fact about us, what you guys don't know, is both Kendall and I are born and bred in Rehoboth. Very proud to be.
Sorry, Rachel.
Sorry, I had to write. But we are very happy to be born and bred in Rehoboth. So, this group of guys behind me, or this group of guys, my English is disappearing. This group of guys behind me, amazing group of dads, because that's what all of them are, is dads, they came together and they decided they're going to keep the streets of safe. And with that, they had a lot of amazing other epiphanies, and they are going to explain it to us and give us the scoop on what's coming up. Because
Yeah,
hookah cast, we get
yeah, we're gonna ask the patrollers to introduce themselves.
So,
Let's start there.
Hi, I'm Donovan. I'm Jalil's dad.
that's my dad.
Yes, say that.
Just go, that's the dad.
Uncle D, you know.
He's in the building. I didn't even know why he was like, I just want to let you
No,
know.
But introduce yourself, bro.
Dis kon sê welkom. O, ek is Randall, né? Ek is baie skaam mens.
Ek is Lionel. Richie.
Ek is Vicky. Ek is Dion.
Ek is Dwayne. Proud MM.
Oh, yes.
Juriel.
Isaac.
Johnny.
Melbourne.
Ralton.
Oh, Easter.
Okay, so a small disclaimer to all our patrollers in Reiger Park. Just now you all check that. We're not here to speak about patrollers as such. We want to speak about the upcoming concert.
Yeah, but I'm also not mad. I'm a proud MM fan, so come
No,
at me.
I'm
Come
proud
at
of-
me.
I'm proud of.
The heart must be strong. Shame.
No, I just don't want to get the people from Popcorn Valley, the extension 1 in Masera to get upset.
They can come. They can come. But
What do you
No,
guys?
don't come.
So we want to speak to you guys really about the amazing job, the amazing thing you guys have been doing currently in our area. Yeah, it's probably top tier.
top tier.
Top tier, so we have to say that. So speak to us about your
journey. How
your
it began.
journey. What happened? How did patrollers come to be?
Now, why is everybody looking at me? Why is a spokesperson? Okay, so as you can see, we a group of ordinary men. There's nothing special about us. We family men, we God-fearing men, and look, we all realize that Reiger Park is very big in the sense of the different areas. So we decided, look, you know what, we can't tackle the whole of Reiger Park at once. We start off in our own area. Obviously the people that we know in the area. And look, most of us have been living in that area for many years. I don't want to give the ages of the men here.
The grey.
The grey hairs will tell you. And look, there's been many patrollers in the past, and we said, listen, let's try and make a change. Let's try and do things differently. I think the norm, the patrollers would try and look after the patrollers first, but you said no. Let's look after our area first. We won't be able to do everything all at once, and we're just trying to make it more difficult for certain elements, such as this little thieves, that breaks in and, all those kind of things. And we thought about it and we said, listen, the current issue that we've got is obviously the load shedding. I think that's a problem around all over, and especially, nationwide. So we thought that, let's try and have visibility. So we thought of the solar lights. That will eliminate, if there's a load shedding, for example, we will have our solar lights. And that will help us as well as patrollers. Look, remember something. Being a patroller, I always say, nobody holds a gun against your head. It's out of free will.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, it's you as a person that decides that to say, you know what, I want to make that little change, make that difference. And I think what we've done so far, it's the support from our area alone that has allowed us to do the things that we're busy doing now.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, why I resonate with it was because growing up in England all my life, out for a while, but coming back to why I'm saying to you, the difference I've seen is that I've watched patrollers over the years coming up here. When I saw the patrollers doing something different, like the first thing that really touched me was that they had a Mother's Day event. So it was no longer about just looking about safety and beating up thieves. Because that's what patrollers are usually about. Is that this is aiming. We want to look after our people.
Sure.
So when they did a Mother's Day event, I was like, guys, this is amazing. If you guys can see what they have actually done. So for that Mother's Day, I'm not even speaking about the Father's Day events, the Mother's Day, when they took out the mothers, because the mothers are our community, the mothers, those are the people. And I have two grandmothers, okay, actually my Auntie Lane and my grandmother, Auntie Norton, that actually growing up, well, not growing up, but living in MM all their life. Sure. And just seeing how they actually felt appreciated by this group of people. They say, yeah, we want to look after you guys. We want to take care of you guys and whatever you do. So that is what the MM patrollers from my side, right? I know they say I'm part of them, but I'm not part of them. Right? I'm saying I drink, guys. I don't give up my time weekends. I drink. Yeah. Me and a bang. But yeah, so I have to compliment you guys for what you guys are actually doing. Not just as a safety, but to say this is a community, this is who we are. And on that point is the
I feel like before you get to that, I feel like we should put Heal the World in the background of our KV speech.
No, but you can hum it.
If it wasn't,
You can hum
it's so copyright then we could have put Heal the World.
right now it's over. I'm not going to see to a batch of me.
Nee, los die hamer uit man. Sing.
So all of you guys, I know most of you actually grew up in MM. So except for Dwayne, probably Randall. Ja, Pau het in die doemsgroot geraakt.
Samen jong. Samen in doemsgroot geraakt. Dis daar by die flavors.
Ja, ek kan give you, bro.
So what do you actually want to accomplish? What do you actually want to see come out of him?
Do you guys have like a
There's no
6
letting
month
out
plan?
those secrets.
Yeah, look, we just want to try and inspire all the other areas. There's no competition. Remember, each area, what we do will obviously inspire the following area to see, listen, this is what these guys are doing. Let's try and do the same thing. Look, there's a lot of trials and errors and things like that. So we're just trying to make our area as safe as possible. Look, we've got our objective. At the end of the day, we will get to the point where we're going to have, I guarantee you, we will be the first area in Regenpark that will have a camera system, camera surveillance system. Now that is the biggest, the objective that we've got.
I can't look at you.
Who the hell is Durial? I don't know what Durial is.
Mau Pau.
As my
Oh!
flavors.
Now he bought English bundles for me so that I can speak English. Okay, that's why he's laughing. He's just waiting for it to run out. Yeah, so that is the main objective. And look, at the end of the day, it's just to inspire all the other areas so that they can see, listen, it works for them, it can work for us.
I think on that point of Uncle Heavy saying that it's not a case of competition, I don't think that competition is always a bad thing. I definitely don't think of it because, like, if you look
Sure.
at it economically, like if Macro and, for example, Checkers didn't have competition, then we'd all be paying the same price for things.
Of course, yes.
So I feel like the competition is gonna inspire people. So like
No,
MM
for
is gonna
sure.
be like solar lights, and then Popcorn Valley is gonna be like more solar lights, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. And at the end of the day, Regenbach is benefiting as a whole.
Exactly.
So I don't think competition is a bad thing, but
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
there's a
as well.
difference between competition and feuding. So we
Sure.
don't need to feud, but we can compete.
Yeah,
So-
good. It keeps us going, you know.
keeps us
If we can
going.
see what the next area is doing, we're going to try and do better or the same, you understand? So that's basically,
Yeah, but that's
For the one solar light.
yeah, well done to Popcorn Valley. It's
And
great.
just a PSA, guys, MM is soon gonna become a gated community. You're gonna need a tag to come in.
I say.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
Yeah, there's another disclaimer from Bukakas. Bukakas will look after all our areas in Regenbach.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah.
For all your flavor needs, flavor and cold
Okay.
needs.
Let's speak about your big event that's coming up. Because this is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no.
is massive.
Wie gaan daar gooien?
Okay,
Yeah.
the big event that's coming up on the 20th of August 2022 started off as a normal denier, whereby we were supposed or we wanted to hold it at the Civic Center. But unfortunately, or fortunately for us, it grew. Now actually it expanded. We are selling tickets now in Roodepoort. This event is having Jonathan Rubain in Regenbach.
Oh yes.
So it again.
Say it
again. Say it
again.
Rubain in Regenbach.
Yes.
I just know.
Hosted by MM Patrollers and the MM community.
Yes.
Not just the Patrollers. This is a community thing of MM. But for Regenbach, whereby we have our local talent from Regenbach also buying in or coming to serve the community of Regenbach and the surrounding areas. It's a gospel event, something that we haven't had in over 10 years in
I
Regenbach.
like my alcohol for this one.
We'll pray for candle. We'll pray for candle also. We'll light the candle for candle. Yeah.
But I'm
So
so
the-
stoked.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited for this event. I know, like I said, I'm not part of the MM Patrollers. I got the tickets to soul.
Oh, to soul. Yes.
Yeah, for the soul.
For
the soul.
Future thing. For the soul. Future past things. Future. So, this is probably gonna be, I'm not saying, KD, Fruit Loops, Pellets. Yeah,
Yo.
you know I call him Fruit Loops. He knows even I call him Fruit Loops. This is bigger than all your events.
Oh.
This is bigger
Yeah,
than
it
your
definitely
event
is,
that
but
you have, guys. Nights of the Classics, whatever event you have. This is so much bigger. Yeah, this. I know you guys are looking at about 1,000 or 2,000 tickets.
2000.
2,000 plus.
I know I'm super excited because I know, like, growing up in a Catholic household, like, my dad knows, even my dad, he'll fall asleep in church because we're not very because we're not very happy clappy. We sing glory.
Uncle D.
So yeah, I'm ready to yeich and to love my best life. I'm very excited for this Pinkster
You know what? No, let me put a disclaimer to you guys. Some of these MM Patrollers might know, some of it might know. Me, Nino, Ompang, actually, we actually planned that concert, a gospel concert. We actually called it Grassroots Gospel Concert for the guys that are working with Kakas for the podcast. We actually had a gospel concert play, right, for September. So we had this and we said, I contacted some of the pastors, Pastor Gu, Pastor Xavier, Pastor Vivian, Pastor Adam. I actually contacted, I made contact with them already. Said, this is what I want to do. I want to have this concert for Richard Park. Gospel concert, I have gospel artist that is willing to participate. I had these artists already. And the moment we heard that the MM Patrollers is planning the same event, we actually pulled away and we said, yeah.
Because we wanted you guys to excel.
Yeah, we canceled it. We said, guys, give these guys.
Because,
That's what they're going to do. We already had it planned. Like I said to you guys, our event is going to be September. And to all other podcasts that are coming up now, so this is what we're saying to you. We already have a 12-month plan if we have to speak about it. Yeah, we have 12 months to say, this is what we want to do.
And what we want to execute within those 12 months.
Yeah, so we're not saying, then we said, these guys are planning, instead of getting jealous, we said, why these guys are doing our thing? We said to them,
you know what?
Yes, yeah. This is
Let's
amazing.
have one episode.
So, yeah. Let them introduce these guys. Let them have their episode. Let them have that. Because we know it's not just for the benefit
of us.
A few individuals. It's a benefit for the community.
Sure.
And you guys do Jonathan Rubin.
I mean,
That is.
Come on.
How did you guys get Jonathan Rubin?
It's favor. It's favor.
Yeah.
Come and tell it's favor.
Yeah.
We with all the fundraisers that we've had, like I said, our immediate support was from MM, and because they could see that we are really trying, and the guys looked and they said, listen, you know what? With everything that we've done, we've actually accomplished a lot, and I think that's where we actually realize we've got favor, and because our hearts are open. There's no hidden agendas with anything. We're transparent with everything that we do. If any, and I'll say it again, if there's anybody within our area that wants to know what's happening financially, there's 3 people that's running the bank account that we've got. We've got Pastor Van Sale, we've got Mr. Jansen, and then we've got Mr. Lawrence. They're the only people that can sign on the bank account. Everything that goes in there, but obviously we're not going to broadcast it for everybody. For the people of the area, they can go and see. But I think the idea came about when we said, listen, you know what? In everything that we do, we're not in church right now, but it's a biblical principle. We put God first.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that was probably going to be one of my questions. People are asking some of these questions, and they might get mad about this question. It's like, and I think we already answered it because there was questions. If you ask, you selling 120 or 120 rand a ticket.
Yes.
Yeah, if you saying 2,000 or let's say 1,000 rand, that's 120,000.
It's 120,000.
120,000 rand. So what is happening to that money? And have you already answered the question? Because that was the question I was going to ask. What's happening with this money? And now Avi is already showing it. The 3 people that he shows who's in charge of the bank account. If anybody has the question, their integrity. Yeah. It's like,
You know what?
Mr. Jansen, guys. You know what I'm telling you, Mr. Jansen can today steal 1 million from me.
And you will blame yourself.
No, I won't blame myself. I know I won't blame myself. Because I know
That will
what
not
Mr.
happen.
Jansen will do is for the benefit of the community.
kids, yeah.
He's not going to come like, hey, we gaan over nieuwe 325 IS.
Maak jy dan nie, man. Ek gaan nie.
I'm just saying to you. What I say to you. So that question, if you want to hear that question, the question was answered.
Oh, yes.
There are people running their bank account. So there's not going to be money looted. There's no people going to benefit. There's no people going to benefit from this. the only people that's gonna benefit from this is the community of AMF and a further extension,
Sure.
the community of
100%. Yeah.
So that's the question. So
But
Yeah, that's
also adding to that, people look at the ticket that's being sold for 120 rand, catering for 1,000 people. Oh, die mense gaan geld maak. It's not that. Remember, we've got an objective. We want to put solar lights the whole of MM. We want to put solar beams. We want to put the cameras. All of that, we've got the costings of that. It's going to cost us quite a bit, more than 100,000. But it's not about the money, really, at the end of the day. It's the unity that we want to try and get in Reiger Park, because we need that. When last, like Randall mentioned, was a gospel show? When last can you think of having all the churches? Now, remember, number one, we are not affiliated to any political party to sponsor us.
Oh yes.
I want to make that very clear, because you know what? Let's call a spade a spade. People can quickly say, "Well, they is ANC members or they is PA." No, guys, we normal, ordinary people. Right now, we're putting everything aside and say, "Listen, guys, Reiger Park, come and have this occasion together, all in unity." Whether you PA, DA, whatever, what's the others, ANC, we're not worried about that. It's a Reiger Park thing. You understand? So that is what it's boiled down to. All the churches.
And you know what? I actually agree with it. And yeah, Jalil might get me when I say that. But I think this is what I like. It's not political, but it's indirectly political, right? You get what I'm saying? Because, and not to bring it to political things to this, and I think this is the only reason why I actually joined the Fixers. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you all a disclaimer, because the Fixers, when the Fixers started, it was never about any political party. When the Fixers started, it was like 2024, you all can even go vote for PA and CNDA.
But we want to make a change now.
Yeah, we want to make a change in Reiger Park. That was the main purpose of the Fixers. Yes, it might have gone away and said, but that was the main purpose. That's the reason why I joined the Fixers. When they called me to say, I want to be a member, I said, I don't want to be a political affiliation. And they told me, no, it's not political affiliation. We're going to do it for Reiger Park. So even if you are ANC, DAPA, EFF, Freedom Front, or
Whatever.
yeah, what is Jan's party? Duitsland terug.
Is our partyland terug?
Yeah.
Wat is dat?
Yeah.
The FF.
Los.
Those are freedom fighters.
To see, okay, it might not be as a massive scale as what the Fixers wanted to do at that stage, but now I'm seeing the vision that there was is being implemented by the MM community. Yeah, so salute to you guys. I know I wish you well in all your endeavors.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up on you guys. I know
You've a minute to patrollie.
I will never patrol. I will never patrol. And that's what I say to you. I salute you guys, but I will never, because I've been patrolling a while back. Yeah.
Het maakt moeg,
Dat
né?
is net weg.
Maakt moeg.
Yeah. No, you know what? Let me give you a disclaimer. This is Ukakas. We're being honest.
Yeah, we stay
So-
honest, yeah.
2018, when I joined the patrollers, there was this whole thing of the cable being stolen.
Yeah.
Right? So every night, I still had my Ford Focus at that stage, 2018. So I drove up to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
That's where they had people watching over the cable. Then they had this guy, I won't mention his name. He was sitting there cleaning his guns. And I know this guy was a known gangster in our community. Yeah, so I was like, I don't want to be associated with this. Alright. as much as we're saying it's protecting the community, right? But if we're saying, if I can't hold you accountable for the things you have done before,
Sure.
how can I allow you to be part of the patrollers? So, and when I look at this group, they hold each other accountable. Right, I'm being honest. A few weeks ago in our group, there was a mention of power being rude.
Sure.
Yeah. Remember, the power was being rude to one of the
Yes.
Members.
some of the members in the area. I asked him the next morning, what's happening? Why are you? And he told me, no, these people hold him accountable and they cleared it. He was not being rude, it was just a misunderstanding.
Sure.
Right. That's what I said, it was a misunderstanding, but there's somehow accountability amongst your group. So tomorrow we're really candle patrol. Maar kinderen dan hoe die dag ingebreek hebben. So, yeah, you cannot be part of the problem if you are the problem. Yeah. So I respect the MF patrollers. I
Great.
know they,
Great guys.
yeah, no, they hold each other accountable. Yeah, so I won't speak about my street, but I know they hold each other accountable.
Anyway, on that topic, this was a great episode.
Also another thing, guys, is lately we have this tendency whereby we blame other people instead of doing it yourself. We as this patrollers of started these things and said, we not gonna ask anyone for handouts. We will do these things for with you know. And we have, like Heavy said, the community support.
Yeah.
They're backing us all the way to the bank. So here we're sitting here actually asking everyone who's watching this podcast to buy tickets. Don't buy one ticket.
Tickets.
Yeah, please, there's an S at the back. Please support us. It will be an event to
Not
remember.
Sure.
No, we need to speak about this event, guys. I'm so excited about this event. I told some of my people that although I like to drink and indulge and Jesus wanting to wine.
Oh yes.
Uncle D, no under 21 alcohol allowed, nah?
Yes, please.
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
Yeah,
No
mistakes.
boxes,
I don't
none
even know what
above.
alcohol
Under
is.
21.
Really.
So,
I was
carry
never
us.
there.
Yeah, I'm so stoked about this event. You know. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. We're gonna be there as we go.
En die weer gaan groot is. Het gaat
Not
groot.
that any of the patrollers were at Melodies and Verses. We just want to talk about that, and everybody got an invitation.
We were patrolling.
Everybody, wait, during
We
the
were
day on
patrolling.
Sunday.
Yeah.
During the day on Sunday.
We were patrolling.
No, yo.
Me too. I got
No, they did love it. They did love it.
They did love it.
They didn't do
They
it.
were supposed to buy tickets.
They
And now we have to buy tickets.
Yeah, we had to speak about you guys.
I
You
bought
guys
the
did about
ticket.
tickets.
No,
They didn't come to us.
we willing eaters. So I was there to eat. Remember?
No, you did love it. Reno was there like
I came to
Reno was there before the event even started. I'm delivering this. Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we are so stoked. We are so excited for this event. I know, yeah. Like every morning at work, I have to get in my daily just wake up my soul. Wake up my soul. And so I'm very excited to be able to see something like this live and to bring it to Recho Park. It's beautiful, guys. So kudos to you guys. I'm very, very proud to be associated with the Patrollers.
I actually don't think people realize. Okay, our viewers, the gospel community or the Christian community might know how big Jonathan Rubain is.
But I know.
Yo, guys, viewers, you know how big Jonathan Rubain is.
It's like when we got Dandy, they got Jonathan. You
Yeah,
see?
they got-
It's like those levels. You guys
The
understand?
guy is so-
We need that.
Guys, when I saw these guys got Jonathan Rubain, I thought, these guys are lying. They just want to sell tickets.
Even my dad, he comes to me now. He's like, we got Jonathan Rupain, but don't tell anybody. I'm like, I'm sleep, man.
No, this is what people.
This is the response.
Yeah. People actually think when they look at Ukakas and they think, bunch of sinners.
Really?
Call us,
They call us sinners, really.
Uncle this, Rogal Virai Pipe, Julia.
You know, guys, when we started also this thing, the people that we went to, and Jonathan was one of the people, we don't want to mention names, but one phone call to Jonathan's production team or his manager
Yeah, yo.
was a yes. You know,
The gentleman, sorry, the person that helped us, the gentleman that helped us, he looked at our vision and he said, listen, hang on there. He made one call, confirmed the date, said, is that date fine? We said, yeah. I couldn't believe it at first, but when I told the guys, so thank you to everybody that's assisting us in trying to make this the best show ever Rega Park has seen. We've got other guys. We've got Rema Vari. I'm not going to mention all the names. We've got Rema Vari, Trevor Malgas, Joe Fredericks, and these guys are coming. Vicky Lottering.
Guys,
There you go.
guys, I'll be honest with you. When we started Ukakas, before we started, we had a meeting, right? And we said, this is the artist we want to get. Well, and I actually mentioned the Rema, and they're like, nah, Rema. But
I
the
don't know.
Emma Patrol has got Rema.
We've got favor. We've got favor. That's it. So thank you to all that's really helping us.
Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work.
We will definitely be posting the poster on all of our socials. You'll find us, find us on Instagram at HookahCast SA, on Facebook at HookahCast, on YouTube at HookahCast. So we'll post the posters, we'll post the link for ticket sales or somebody's phone number in our socials.
Dwayne's
Okay,
birthday.
Coffee from David.
what's the time?
One of
I
our
know
patrollers'
Jalil might be
birthday.
the crush.
I am.
Flavors.
There is one of our friends.
Ladies' days.
Let's in glam.
Kalau belum gooi. Main me. Wees hulle
Oh yes.
Staan ook aan bak.
Relton, Rendel, I don't want you guys to answer. You guys are guys that too quiet.
Ja, ons het spokespersons hierso.
Yeah.
Die Engelse bundles het nou klaar geraak hierso van ons af hierso.
Hotspot.
Van ons hotspot nou vir Engelse bundles hierso. Die meeste belangrikste ding is wat ons wil doen vir Rega Park vir die show. Is om almal te kry as een.
Sure.
Van Rega Park bestaan uit Popcorn Valley uit en you name it. Baie mense, baie areas. Maar as ons wil kom as een. So die Here het gesê waar 2 of 3 in sy naam van gaan daar sy. So ons wil die hele Rega Park se kerke, se mense, baie goed is gebeur in Rega Park. Baie drugs en allerlei goedjies. Ons wil hê daai goedes moet ons moet een staan sodat ons kan bid oor die saakies. Ons gaan nou weer na die woord toe.
Daar sê pastor.
Dit is die hele ding ons doel is om Rega Park te red. Drug mense, kinders wat by die rehab is en allerlei goedjies. Ons soek nog baie gebede.
Kindel wat drink.
Ons oumas bid genoeg, maar ek sê ons mense moet saam staan dat ons moet ook bid. Vir Rega Park. Nie net MME, Rega Park.
Yeah.
Ja, ek hoor wat sê.
Luister.
De wyn.
Luister.
Daai speech kom net met ouderdom.
You can see this in Ek is 'n kerkmens.
So what I want to say to this is,
Final thoughts.
yeah, this might be my final thought, but then Lily did a rush.
Don't make me seem like I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. These MM patrollers are at my house every single day drinking coffee. I'm sorry if I'm tired of them.
No, you're wrong. It's Moor coffee. Not coffee. Moor coffee.
Just anything.
I have
Voor ons betrou.
and that's the thought I will always leave is that I have a pastor, right? And people are surprised that I have a pastor, that I read the Bible, then I pray and worship. But
Amen.
this is what he left me is, yeah, you can, all these other events can only suppress addictions. They can only suppress drug addiction. They can only suppress alcohol addiction, whatever it is. They can only suppress it, right? But Jesus is the only one that can redeem you and release it from it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the only one that can release you from it. So, kudos to the MM patrollers to trying to bring, not actually trying, that actually is doing, bringing Jesus back into our community. Because that's where redemption starts.
Reminds me of one of my one of my favorite quotes from, like, it's a very biblical quote. Well, it's not from the Bible. It's a very anyway. So it's once you start to involve the Lord in everything, you start to see the Lord getting involved in everything. So like when you sit and you actually think about it, like what these MM patrollers are doing now, they're involving God and everything is turning up for us. I mean, I have a solar outside of my house. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Good quality all day. Good quality. When light
Nah,
go off,
come I
when
tell
sun go
you.
down, light go on.
So we've got lights.
Yeah,
We've got
nah, clear.
14 or 15 solar lights.
Yeah, no, they actually called me.
Okay.
And I'm not, like I said to you guys, I'm not part of them. And they would call me, can you do this? Can you identify 4 hours? Can you identify? So, I know they have plans for it. So,
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Yes, just one final thought on the 23rd,
My father.
the Sunday.
Yes.
22nd.
Confirmed.
Not confirmed.
Not
yet.
confirmed.
Not confirmed.
Ah, okay. We actually wanted to host all the churches to come together, have
Mass
a
church.
massive gathering, a mass church.
Yeah, it's not that's
So it's
not
not
confirmed.
confirmed yet,
But
but
pray for it.
pray for
Pray
it.
for it.
We will definitely do it. Guys, this is a great
Last thing.
episode.
Last thing, we from my side, we having guys from Reiger Park that I think the elder people will still remember them, like the Semi with Heavenly Messengers and what's her name?
Heart, soul,
His Image, Heart, Soul and Spirit. They're hosting Christmas carols. So they will be at our event, giving you a taster of what's to come in December.
Yes.
Keep the dates open, people.
Watch this spot.
Anything else?
any thoughts from you guys? The guys that have been quiet?
Flavors?
Donovan?
Hoeveel tickets gaan er kopen? Hoeveel tickets gaan er
Yeah, so with
How many
regards.
tickets you gonna take?
How many tickets did you guys buy for Melodies and Verses? I'll double that. Nothing.
You said tickets.
How
The
many
S.
have the tickets?
So all of the guys have got tickets. If there's anybody that requires tickets, we've got an MM Facebook page as well. On
I
the
kindly
posters
set that
that
up.
we've sent out, there's contact numbers there. We've got the bank account. They can EFT or they can,
Or you can put it
What
in a
is
hookah cost bank
QR
account or
code?
transfer it.
yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for having us, guys. I really
So, a great
appreciate it.
episode.